Assalamualaikum and good day all. I'm Nurulsharniza Husin, presenter for today. I'm doing this study with Dr. Rawiyah Abdul Hamid. We are from School of Business Management, University Utara Malaysia. We are doing a study on assessing students' understanding of organizational behavior theories and concept through scenario-based role play. As the introductions, actually this course, this subject, organization behavior, is a theoretical and concept subject. And we find out that students are unable to demonstrate the ability to critically analyze case analysis assessment. Therefore, their incompetency in developing critical thinking and problem-solving skill fail them to write a good report and effectively. Not only that, students have difficulty to understand, explain, and apply the theories and concepts they are studying in organizational behavior subject. So, for this study, we would like to examine students' understanding of organizational behavior theories and concepts and to investigate the extent to which scenario-based role-play enhance students' understanding of organizational behavior theories and concepts. We hope from this study the outcome is it's able to contribute in several ways, such as CLO set for the course will be met. This is the overview of literature review. This is the revolutions from scenario-based learning (SBL), simulative role play, and what we have done for the study is scenario-based role play. For scenario-based learning (SBL), which is requires lecturer or instructor to create the situation with the choice of the questions asked, and students needs to demonstrate skill and knowledge to pursue the problem or the issue. And next one, simulative role play, which simulative role play is a technique that enables students to learn by acting out a scenario or role described by their instructor or their lecturer. And what we done for this study is to enhance learnings among students with different learning style, such as visual, kinesthetic, and auditory, to enhance their understanding better for the assessment. This is the methodology we applied for this study. We adapted from O'Leary 2004, the actions research. This consists of 3 cycles of action research: cycle 1, cycle 2, and cycle 3. Okay, for the preliminary data collections, of course, we have the content of study of this subject, organizational behavior, and the participant is between lecturer and their students. And we overview based on student reflections, videos, and students' written report, and lecturer itself as researcher reflective journals. Alright, this is the cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3 for these studies. As for cycle 1 consists of 4 sections or 4 steps. Number 1 is the first step is lecturer give verbal instructions to students. And then students are required to read the scenario and prepare short report based on the lecture instruction just now. After that, students are required to do their reflections, and lecturer execute for reflection as well. Okay, based on the outcome from preliminary data that we have, students cannot score good. Okay, they score badly. It means that they are not understand, they cannot relate, and they cannot apply the concept and the theory they have learned in the class. So in class, they said they understand. They have no question, they have no query in class, but vice versa. Actual data it seems that students score badly. They cannot understand organization behavior theories and concept. They are unable to apply based on the scenario given, and they don't understand lecture instructions in class. And cycle 2 consists of 5 steps or 5 sessions. Now this is the interventions cycle, which is we improvise the instructions to the students. We prepare guideline. We have proper instructions in writtens to the students, and we are ask students to write up video role play and a short report after they play a role play, and students required to do their reflections. And also finally lecturer also need to do reflection based on the activity have been done uh, in the class. This is the reflections from the students. They feel that they say that they receive unclear instructions. Some of the instructions are not clear and how to solve the problem. They do not know and they do not understand what they are supposed to do. Still unclear instructions, and they feel difficult to understand organization behavior theory and this concept. We cannot avoid for to read the theory and the concept, because this course is totally theory and concept. The topic of the theory is boring. They feel boring and hard to understand, and some of the theory from this subject are difficult to relate with the case givens. Okay, for the lecture reflections, actually we feel that we already give a clear instructions verbally to the students. Since there is no questions in the class, we assume that students understand, and we are thinking that we made clear instruction before the assessment given, and we thought that scenario-based assessment will enhance students' understanding on organization behavior theories and concept, but it didn't. We need to devise creative techniques to tackle these issues. Okay, this is the outcomes of primary study. All right, the red bars indicates the cycle 1 and the yellow bar indicates the cycle 2. Okay, we can have a look cycle 2. There is improvements in terms of score among students. We improvise our intervention cycle 2. It seems that with the role play, they will improve the marks among students. As a conclusion for this study, based on the preliminary studies, scenario-based role-play has been proven to enhance students' understanding of organizational behavior theories and concepts, as well as the quality of their written report. This technique improves students' communication skills through acting out their scenarios. Some students have developed an extrovert personality through role-play, whereby they did not shy from taking part in the role-play activities. Role-play is proven to be effective for students to identify better solutions for scenario rather than a paper-based method. Scenario-based role-play is beneficial for students to develop their critical thinking and problem-solving skill, and to get an idea about the real of authentic context. I think that's end my presentation today. Thank you very much.